the incredible egg. It's nature's perfect food. So why not get outside with nature and cook them? Hey, it's Tommy the Butcher for Wise Guys Barbeque, back with another video. We took a retro 70s classic finger food and put a barbecue spin on it. These are smoked devil eggs. I'm gonna show you how you can do it at home, but before we get started, please like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you will not miss an episode. Stick around, we're cooking together. All right, we're gonna get started with our smoked devil eggs. Meet Olivia. Olivia is our Yoder YS640 pellet grill. We got her fired up to 350 degrees. And no, you do not have to boil eggs. You can cook eggs on a smoker, you can cook eggs on a grill. We're gonna show you how. Very simple, it's very easy. But before I get started with this, it's early spring here in southern New England, and that means a lot of people are already outside in their yards. They're getting landscaping done, they're getting their yard spruced up, cleaned up from a long, hard winter. So if you hear some background noise, we apologize for that. I'm gonna try to speak over it. Hopefully it's not coming through as any interference. So, like I said, we're running at 350, and this is very, very simple. Got a dozen eggs, and we're gonna actually just put them up on the second grate, and I'm gonna run a dozen eggs. So that's it, I've got them all on, and we're gonna let them go for about a half an hour at 350 degrees. Then we'll come back, we'll pull them off, we'll get them in an ice water bath, and we'll proceed from there. So stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, it's been 30 minutes. Our eggs are ready to come off, and we're gonna immediately place them into an ice water bath. And what that'll do is it'll get them chilled, it'll cool them off really fast to help enable us to get the peels off very easily. So let's check them out. Man, they got some great color already. So I'm gonna just get them in here one by one. All right, we're gonna be all set with this now. Now, these are gonna have to cool off for about a half an hour. It's a perfect time to get our bacon on. So we're gonna keep that rolling at 350. And I'm just gonna lay the bacon down right up on top. All right, that's it. We're gonna shut this lid. We're gonna let that go we'll come back out in about 20 minutes to see how it's coming along. And hopefully they'll be all ready to go. They'll be all crisped up, so stick around, don't go anywhere. So there's our bacon. It's looking great. We have nice color. I'm gonna get this off and allow it to cool so it crisps up. Actually, it looks good. All right, we got our bacon. Our eggs are cooling off inside. We're gonna get inside and get them all peeled, and then we'll be right back out here because we gotta do some cold smoking. So we'll be right back. Stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back inside. Our bacon is resting. Our eggs are all cool. All we have to do now is get these eggs peeled so that we can get them back on the smoker to do the cold smoke. So these eggs have taken on some color in their initial cook, and that's fine, don't worry about that. That's telling me that there's gonna be flavor. So very simple at this point, no rocket science. We're just gonna get these eggs all peeled before we get them back out. Now you'll notice, of course, with eggshells, they can be porous. So with that initial smoke, the initial grilling part of these, you'll see some coloring on the egg whites on the inside. Because some of that heat and smoke penetration did get through, but certainly nothing to be concerned about. All we gotta do is just get these peeled off. And it's nice, keep this bowl of ice water next to you so that as you're peeling these off, you can just use it as like a nice wash, a nice bath. Just plunge them into the water. All right, that's it. We have all our eggs all peeled. I'm gonna drain them off. We'll be right back outside. We're gonna get them onto the smoker for our cold smoke. So we'll be right back. Stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back outside. And now we're gonna turn our focus onto cold smoking our eggs. So I'm gonna load up the eggs back onto the smoker. We're going to the opposite side now because in a second we're gonna build a smoke tube to the far left. So we'll get everything loaded. This is a smoke tube. It allows you to do cold smoking where you're gonna impart smoke on whatever you have in the smoker without having to run the heat. So we got it set up right now. We have the power on, we have the fan running, and that's all what we're gonna do. We're gonna have no heat generating here whatsoever. The fan is running so we can get a nice circulation of the smoke and let it kind of kiss those eggs to the far right as the smoke exits. So we're running with pecan wood, which happens to be my favorite, and very simple. You take one of these, all you do is load it up, and then we're gonna get it placed on the lower level to the far left. Because here's where our fan is. Our fan is running on this side. So get that in a nice spot so it's nice and cradled in the grates underneath so you won't have rolling. And we're just gonna take a torch and get that lit. That's it, and once you see the flame, just allow it to burn. If that flame is going much larger than that, all I have to do is blow on it. But it's already smoking. It'll allow it to build a little bit, and then we'll shut this door. And we're gonna let these go for an hour. We're actually smoking these eggs for 1 hour, and then we'll bring them inside. We'll get them cut in half. We'll remove the yolk, get everything mixed together, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next step. So stick around, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, it's been an hour. We're gonna get our eggs off. They've been purring away. They actually took on a little bit more color. You can see that smoke still running. And the only thing we gotta do is just remove these. We'll get them inside. We'll get them split. We'll get those eggs, yolks right out of them, and get all our nice, delicious ingredients mixed in. All right, I'm gonna head back inside now, so we'll be right back. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. All right, we're back inside. We're ready for the assembly part. So the first thing we have to do, we gotta get these eggs cut in half so with that we can extract the yolk. And once we get to that point, we're gonna get the yolks right into a 1 quart size Ziploc bag, because we're then gonna mix in all our ingredients, all our flavor ingredients. Everything's going into this bag. And when we get to that point, you're gonna see why we're doing this. So very simple, we're just gonna get these eggs cut in half, remove the yolk, we'll just get them into this bag. Now, if you notice, these eggs, they took on some color going through that smoking process and the initial cooking process. Yeah, there is some color there, but there's actually gonna be some extra flavor there as well, so that's a positive sign as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, we'll get the yolks in these bags. All right, next we're gonna be adding in all our flavorings. Now, sky's the limit as far as this is concerned. Generally, typically, there's a mayonnaise and there's a mustard in deviled egg, but you can add so many different flavorings, whether it's pickle, capers. In this case, we're using a banana pepper. Anything with a little sweet, anything with a little heat, whatever you like, you can add into this. So typically, as far as the mayonnaise and the mustard, those are the 2 main ingredients. We're using a mayonnaise, 1 teaspoon for every egg. So we have 12 eggs all total, so we're gonna go with 4 tablespoons of a mayonnaise. Everything's going into this Ziploc bag. All right, there's our mayonnaise. Next now you can use any mustard. I'm using a lemon, caper, dill mustard. We provided a link down in the description box if you can get yours. But this has a tremendous, I love the dill flavor. Dill goes so well with egg. And on top of that, the lemon and the capers really are gonna elevate the flavors. So it's gonna be 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. We're only gonna go in with about 2 tablespoons of the mustard. Next, we have the banana peppers. We're using mild, whatever you would like. You can go with the hot ones. I prefer the mild ones myself. These have a little bit of a vinegar component to it. So we're gonna get those finely chopped. You want these peppers minced as finely as you possibly can, almost to like they're a puree. That's good. Get them into the bag. All right, we have 1 ingredient left that we have to add to our mixture, and that's the bacon. So I need to get this bacon chopped up finely, so we have some bacon bits. But at the same time, I'm gonna reserve some of the wider ends so that we can create a garnish that we can use kind of like as a bacon fan in our deviled eggs. So just gonna go in here, chop this up finely. This is gonna add a very nice textural component to the stuffing. Not only that, it's bacon. Who doesn't like bacon and eggs? All right, in we go with the bacon. All right, we saved the best part for last. And the reason why we got this in this Ziploc bag is because we're gonna blend all these ingredients in here. And when we're done, I'm just gonna snip a little corner off the bottom. And not only is this gonna be our mixing vessel, it's gonna be our piping vessel at the same time. So this is actually accomplishing 2 steps in one. Not only that, you can get your family involved in this. Your kids would love nothing more than to get a bag with all this stuff in it and just squeeze the crap out of it like this. I mean, if that's not fun, I don't know what is. I could be doing this all day long. So we're just going to get this all mixed up, get all these ingredients together. Now, I'm not gonna do any seasoning at this point. I'm gonna get this all mixed up and then we'll taste because there's bacon in there, so there's quite a bit of salt component on this. If we need to do any adjustments after this is all blended, I'll do so at that point. But as I'm doing this, it's making me realize what the incentive was for doing this for you today. You know, I've always loved deviled eggs. It's a classic 70s retro finger food that, quite frankly, over the years has just lost its fanfare. It just went by the wayside. But I've been noticing lately, they're popping up on menus in their appetizer list. But there are more and more restaurants that are now seizing the opportunity and doing deviled eggs. So I said, oh, let's do a deviled egg video. I love them, and this is the perfect time with Easter. You've got a lot of eggs in the house, do some deviled eggs. Now, the only thing we have to do is cut a little corner off the bottom of this bag, and now it's become our piping bag. So I'll get all our eggs back up here on the block, and literally we're just gonna pipe all this filling into all these egg whites. All right, we're almost there. We're ready to finish this off. We got all our stuffing, I will call it, all our egg yolk mixture, all piped in. So what I did with our bacon, I reserved some of the bacon and I made a little like bacon chips out of it. So we're gonna go in and actually decorate each egg, kind of like a bacon sail, if you will. All right, we got them all decorated nice. The last thing we're gonna do is just give a little drizzle of fresh chopped chives. Give it a little color and flavor. Another great thing you could add at this point would be some smoked paprika. Anything like that, just for a finished garnish, would add tremendous flavor. Also enhance the appearance quite a bit as well. And there you have it, smoked deviled eggs, Wise Guys Barbecue style. Hope you like what we did for you today. All right, folks, so there you have it. To me, there's nothing better than a deviled egg, unless, of course, you put it on the smoker. I cannot wait to dive into these. And, you know, there's something a lot of fun about finger food because you're not standing there with a knife and a fork. You're just picking it up hand to mouth. So that's as simple as it gets. That's as good as it gets. Salud. Let me tell you something. If you've never smoked an egg before, this is the time you gotta do it. I mean, the flavors that the vinegar and those peppers and the bacon and the chives and this mustard, I highly recommend you check out this lemon pepper dill mustard. It's off the charts good. Nothing will go better with a deviled egg than that mustard. So there you have it, folks. Hope you're gonna do this at home. I'm Tommy the Butcher for Wise Guys Barbecue. Please like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you will not miss an episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.